This is how we get out of the RV now. Oh yeah, isn't that nice?
We're back on the road, and this season's a big one. Why? Because we're on a mission to visit all 63 U.S. national parks. So far, we've checked off 35, which means we have 28 more waiting for us, starting with Congaree National Park in this episode.
Look at that. Trish, don't step on it. It's just a lizard. Where are you going?
Last week, we swung by Airstream Nuts and Bolts to hang out with Ronnie and Tara to get DC to DC charging installed in the new truck. Well, that's what Mark wanted. I got something even better. You may have gotten some upgrades, but I got a...
You left with the pound cake.
Yeah, so who's the real winner? That video is coming next weekend. But today is all about finding our travel rhythm again. Even if that means hitting a dip. Or a crease, in this case. Oh yeah, and the Summer to Remember store is officially open. And it's only here once a year, with an all-new design for 25 and some fresh new items too, like my favorite Daydream sweatshirt and a classic summer canvas tote bag. Check it out at keepyourdaydream.com/summer25. Good morning, good morning. We're up bright and early, you know why?
Why?
We're going to a bakery. It's so good.
What are you doing?
It's so good.
Is that an almond croissant?
Mm-hmm. Except they do it different. They make it like a cinnamon roll.
It's Alabama. Of course they do it different.
It's good. It's very good. Tara has a friend or relative or something in Italy, and she receives a lot of olive oil.
And the olive oil. I got the olive oil. Yeah.
Wow.
So you're good to go.
Wow.
Or olive oil. Yes. The olive oil. I forgot, yeah. If you're not my grandmother.
And she graciously asked me if I would like some. And I said, yes, please. And Ronnie got hold of it.
Oh my gosh.
He said, I washed it off. He goes, well, actually, I licked it and then I put it in.
So many questions when I hook up. Like people say, why don't you cross your chains? Actually leave them crossed, connected to the trailer, so they just go straight forward, but they're crossed. I used to use a stretchy breakaway cable until I was at Vinny's in Sacramento, Vinny's Airstream, North Bay. And he gave me all sorts of grief on the fact that the stretch-away cable stretches out further than your chain.
But then you bought this. And the chains, this extends further than the chains do. So now you had no chance to pull the pin to help mitigate the sway.
Well, that's a great point. So you're, because the chains go out and that's longer than that. So this has to be shorter than the chains.
But this is nice because it keeps everything so organized.
I love how you make fun of me in the most polite way.
Yeah, it's great though. I like it because look how tidy it is.
This is why I turned on the camera, because I'm back to the 3 cords, which I got a lot of questions about. Of course, our DC to DC is now down here. So let's see. Oh yeah. Oh, that's good. And then, or you can see, hopefully I'm not blocking the view, this goes up here like this. And because the 7-way is flipped upside down, it actually holds it in place now. It's a much better connection. And then this is the TPMS and camera. Just like that.
I'm all hooked up. Right there. As we're talking about hooking up and everything, a lot of people have asked about where I got the nylon covers for the chains, which by the way serve absolutely no purpose. I actually picked these up last April when I was here at Ronnie because the Aircrafters made them as kind of like a promotional thing. But I found the nylon on Amazon, which you could just cut to fit and then burn off the edges. It looks like these are tucked in on the ends. That's nice. So maybe you could burn the ends and then just tuck them in like that. I don't know what purpose they serve, but they do kind of look nice. They're soft to touch. I like them. Here's what I wanted to share with you, and this is why the community as a whole is so valuable. Charlie, come over here. Someone said that her husband lost the tip of his finger because you see how those fold down like that? Because it collapsed. And so, you know, and then someone else said you gotta be careful because if it slips off, you know, so they kind of put their foot on the bottom.
Oh my God.
But it's important to keep your hands or fingers away from this thing, you know what I mean?
Yes.
So I just wanted to mention that to you, but I also share with everybody else. If you get this thing, you don't need to lose a finger over it.
How'd you do that?
How'd I do what? You just set it down there like that.
Oh, right here?
Yeah.
You put it right here?
Yeah.
Does it go? Oh boy, you got it.
It's so awesome, isn't it? So hit the camera, and then it should be auxiliary now, which I guess is that guy. Awesome.
Whoa.
Isn't that great?
That's incredible.
Inertia. Okay, tow haul on, brake off, flamingo positioned. All right, let's go.
Okay, I do have availability. It's $50 a night.
Okay.
That is for a cruiser lane. My smallest lane is 25 foot wide, 60 foot long. Full hookup, 20, 30, and 50 amp options.
Cool. Oh, right up there. Oh, yeah. It's pretty cool, isn't it? The fun factor of this is a 10. Now I still use this level to kind of see how far off I am. And I use the Level Mate Pro 2 when I'm usually dry camping and I don't want to get out of the truck. But when it comes to up and down on the rig, especially for an Airstream, to put it here and then to just look.
The big clouds are coming.
Are they?
Oh yeah, we got in just in time.
Did you like your walk, Charlie?
Yeah.
Well, I'll tell you what. I mean, I kind of wish our windows were over here, but this is kind of incredible.
Yeah, well, we'll open up our back windows. That's the best part about the rig.
That's a good point. Did you see that little swinging chair down there?
Yes, and there's a little bridge that goes over the creek.
Look at what we have over here.
Oh, Baby Yoda.
Baby Yoda.
So cute. Brush
Hey, you said you wanted a small dog. You just make one out of Charlie every day.
every day. Just, you know, like put it in the whatever to make yarn.
What are we at? It's gonna take me a bit of time to get used to this. 13.65.
So lost our awning?
Yes.
How did that happen? Just a gust of wind?
No, the rain. I put it out when I set up, but I didn't realize it was raining. We just got to work. Damn
Oh
it.
no! Oh shoot! Are we locked in?
No, can you pull this? Damn. I didn't tip it. I took it out because it was raining. It was just sprinkling, and then we came in here and I didn't realize that the rain
Is heavy?
got heavier.
Darn it!
Dang it. Yeah, it dented it. Oh, those things, and then you've got those other bars. What, those stabilizing bars? Those are fun too. Yeah, those are fun. Okay, so let me make sure I got that. You're talking about the two stabilizing bars that are normally, when the awning is deployed, it's like at a 45-degree angle. Those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so you're saying if I remove the bolt on the outer side of the awning that holds that stabilizer in, and I can compress it so it's like not a gas strut, then it's busted.
You probably broke the seal.
Gotcha. So the fact that the forward arm, it moved, yeah, it probably 30 degrees actually. Yeah, same thing on the aft arm. It is forward 30 degrees, but the bracket moved with it, so it's like pulling out from the rivets. All right, I just got off the phone. I should have recorded the call, but I just talked to the RV tech. He seems like a very capable gentleman. He's gonna be here today at 1. But as I was sleeping last night, or not sleeping last night, I was thinking, why did this happen? And you know, you can see the stack of clothes we have. We were at Ronnie's yesterday, and that's when we have all the Summer to Remember stuff coming in. And we came to Greenville to like start doing all the like this week's video, like to work. We came here to work, and we've been meaning to like, okay, cool. Like what like we came up with this new date. This isn't a plug, by the way. This is just like we came up with this new. We were eager to get in here and start getting to work. Like what's going to work, what's not going to work, and then start building the website and taking the pictures and doing all that stuff. And as a result of that, my head was not in the game. I put the awning out, but I wanted to get inside, and I wanted to start doing this, and we did. And that's why I wasn't connected to the awning. I don't know. I don't even know what there is to learn from that, other than like you're either your head's in the game or your head's not in the game.
Well, I think also I didn't know that your awning couldn't hold that much weight. I mean, I know that we usually tip it. You usually tip it so the rain falls off, but I didn't even know that was like something.
I know.
I thought that it would just get heavy and just kind of like dump.
I knew, but this is the beginning of the season. And I'll tell you something else I thought of when I wasn't sleeping, is that awnings actually make there's a little bit of noise that makes you go, oh, wait, what? And on a concrete site, there would have been a little splish splash of water. I would have heard, and I've been like, uh-oh, awning's collecting water, right?
We're getting heavy.
But we're on a grass site. So it was totally silent outside. There was no, usually there's like a little bump or something, none of that. Anyway, it's a bummer. You know, normally we call these things a dip. In this case, it's a crease.
It's a big one.
It's a big crease, and a little bit of we've got a dent about this big where the crease came down and hit the awning. It's a punch. But Vinny's guy, Ivan the Great, can take that out.
Okay.
100%.
Yeah.
All right, that's it. I feel sorry for those guys. That's a bummer. They should really remember to pull their awning in when it rains and the wind and stuff, huh? But you know, some new people just don't know these things. What do you think that one?
What I'm going to take apart first, because if I can get this off and drop this part off first, at least I can pull the area off to where it's not pulling on the skin at all. And that's my biggest concern. And that's really wedged in there, isn't it? Yeah. Let's see if we can pop it out.
Oh, it's spooled.
There it goes.
So anyhow, this is kind of like what we said a couple episodes back, or 2 or 3 episodes back, where we said everything's figure-outable. It's terrible in the moment. and then you just start making phone calls and start figuring it out. So anyhow, we've got the awning removed. It's on the side. Now I have to figure out how to get it disposed. I'll probably reach out to the owners of the park and see if they're okay with me using a dumpster. It's all kind of folded in half, so I could put it in the back of the truck and then go somewhere. And then Trish has a live stream. We're doing a live stream tonight. So anyhow, now we can go back to doing what we were doing before, which is planning, because we got to figure out how we're going to go into Congaree, and then are we going to go up to the Smoky Mountains, and how we're going to get up to New River. And now we have this little detour where we're going to go through Illinois on our way to Pennsylvania, and we're going to go see how Zip D awnings are made, which I think is going to be really cool. This is a company that was founded in the 60s. We've got a Zip D awning on the Bird, which I always loved. Zip D, we have this almost identical setup on the Airstream. I love them. They can handle a little bit of wind, which is what I like, versus the electric. Like even right now, might be too much for it, and we can leave this open. This is in caravan mode. As you can tell, it's not completely extended out, and it doesn't have like the middle bar, but this is how we use it most of the time because it's just simple. If all goes to plan, I think this is a good opportunity to move to the manual awning, which I have always appreciated.
I think we're also going to swing through and pick up Caleb from school.
Are we going to go to Virginia?
Yeah.
So we're going from South Carolina down to the national park?
Yeah.
And then we're going to go to Virginia, and then we're going to go to the Smokies, and then we're going to put Caleb on a plane, and we're going to go to Illinois.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go to Pennsylvania, and then we're going to go to Arizona? Okay. Thanks for letting me know.
You're welcome.
Okay. Oh, and then of course, West Virginia, because we got to go see New River Gorge. I better go to bed. So one of the things I'm liking about this, let me get this water off. Can you turn the sink on? Water out of this line. That way it doesn't squirt everywhere. You see that? Is that a frog? It's a frog. Okay. Anyway, one of the things I'm liking about the Blue Tech system is that I put the disconnect on the spigot. And this way, it's really easy for me, get the rocks out of the way, to use to get it on and off. Like that. So I screw this on, even if it's cold, I can get my whole hand on it, or a glove, I can get my whole hand on this, boop, boop, boop. And then I just use the quick connect to pop it on. Quick connect, that quick connect goes into here, and then I use my hose from here, and then this right here is the pressure reducer connected to a 90-degree, like that, with another quick disconnect, which goes into this.
Hey, did you just hit the trailer brakes?
Yeah.
Oh, it sounds like maybe we might need some new trailer brakes.
Really?
It sounds real bad. You want me to show you?
Electric trailer brakes sound like terrible, but okay. Well, now I'll find out in editing.
Well, why don't you stand back there and I'll brake it for you.
Well, nothing I can do about it right now. I believe you. I'm sure everybody else believes you too.
Well, no, I mean, if you say they sound bad, maybe I just don't know what they sound like.
Hey, this is an RV park. It's called Big Rig Friendly RV Resort. You want to go there?
Sure.
It looks like they're gonna have room.
Yeah, why not?
We could call along the way, but it's an hour and 45 minutes away.
Is it?
I will say that adjusting the inertia to high made a significant improvement in braking. But maybe if the brakes need to be replaced. I mean, this is a 2020 rig. I've never serviced the brakes. It hasn't, this RV has not had a lot of miles put on it. We gotta hit it. We gotta get fuel and I gotta clean that windshield. Everything look good there?
Yeah, everything looks good. Good job, too.
Hey, when I look in the side mirror now, I can see better, and I can see the handle to the door. And it's like, how come I can see that now? It's because we don't have an awning.
That's interesting. I think we'd rather have an awning.
I know, but look at the benefits.
Little thrift store.
Can you believe there's no sites available?
You're joking.
I am not joking. We're going to this is a seasonal park because they have a lot of traveling nurses here, and they have a lot of people who, here for the season. And there's actually an FMCA rally going on right now, and for all week. And so someone who was in a seasonal site left early. So we're taking their seasonal site for the next 2 days.
Wow.
Which is great.
How about that?
But I mean, like, you look at the size of this, and then when I said, she says, "Are you checking in?" I said, "Yeah, I didn't make a reservation. I just showed up." She goes, "Wow, you are really brave." We get that a lot, but we usually get in. Gym, laundry,
Hot.
groceries.
Yeah.
That's it, right?
Yeah.
And then planning.
You know what you just said was like our Mount Everest.
No way. Come on, right out of the gate? You kidding me? Look at that.
Don't you love that thing? That's so fun.
Screw down here like that. Easy. Get a little of that water out. Whoa. Did you see how that was kind of grody when it first came out? And connect it into this side. What are you doing here?
I just thought this is kind of a nice moment. I'm gonna just mindlessly scroll through Instagram with the water.
Nice.
Yes. And then we can go get our work done.
Sounds good to me.
Okay.
What are you up to?
I'm driving to the airport right now.
Oh, good. Oh, for your ground?
Yeah, so I have a ground with Noah. We're going to sort out the paperwork, make sure I got everything audited and ready to go for tomorrow. And then after that, that's from 1 to 3. I have a 3 to 5 with Steven. He's going to grill me on the ground.
Nice.
Yeah, because we're in South Carolina.
Oh, here we go. Look at that. Look how pretty that sign is. You know what? I'm stopping. I'm stopping.
I think I can already feel the spider webs.
Let's go get a selfie.
These are the tallest trees east of the Mississippi. They call them the redwoods of the South.
Really?
Yeah.
I think that's a pretty sign, and I think this is the start of this very ambitious goal of doing 63.
Yes.
So I'm excited.
This is an iris, and it's actually the state flower of Tennessee.
Really?
It's very beautiful.
Trish knows all of her state flowers because of the Taste of the States cookbook,
Let's not get carried away. I've studied them. It doesn't mean I've remembered them all.
And it's a culinary road trip. Pretty excited about it.
Okay.
Very exciting.
Oh my goodness.
Oh, Trish, look, it's low.
I know. It's only on 2.
That's fantastic.
It's gone too far.
Listen, Caleb and I learned that that little piece of paper here for the practice run is really important.
Yes.
Because you could over splotch.
Right. Totally. And
Okay.
I've been known to do that. And
Okay.
upside down and
Yeah.
just out of control.
Yes, yes. So you gotta do a little practice
do a
run.
little practice run, but also they usually have these little pieces of paper. And what you can do is for somebody who was here, one of your friends was here and they forgot, you stamp it for them and you bring
Yeah.
it to them and then they tape it in their little book.
That's great.
Isn't that great?
Yeah. We looking
Awesome.
good?
Yes. South Carolina.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm in the southeast region and then we get to just do it anywhere.
Oh, I see. Anywhere in the region.
Yes.
I only saw one snake.
Oh man.
Not enough to make me cry.
Oh.
That gives me a little more confidence.
I was a little one.
Oh, good.
Only about
Don't
8 feet
need a
about that
little-
big around.
Oh, great.
No. It was like the size of a garden.
That look natural? Is that? Oh, you got something on your lens.
There's a turtle. You know, in Arizona, they say that you really have to like be alert in order to see the desert moving. Like you could think that it's just bland and boring and desert. No, it just moves a little slower. So you gotta like kind of pay attention. I'm keeping my ears open, looking for snakes. But then a review said that I was walking and the snake was like coming out of the tree and he almost hit his head against the snake. So after I took a deep breath, I took a mental note. Keep your eyes up.
I'll tell you what, this national park has its own soundtrack.
It does.
Right?
It's really beautiful. Moss indicates the high water level.
Oh, wow.
So the water can go all the way up there. Now you can start to see it on all the trees.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's the high level.
That's got to be
mark.
10 feet high.
That's so high.
It's 2:30 right now. The sun is perfect. It's creating this amazing light effect in through the cypress trees. The weather is absolutely perfect. We're not hot, we're not cold, it's not humid, it's not raining. The mosquito scale is set to a 2, which is mild. I don't have any citra whatever on me. I'm doing fine.
I'm lathered up.
The conditions really couldn't be more perfect. So if our review of Congaree National Park is as positive as it's sounding like it is, based
Just
upon the
hope
things
all
we've
the
seen,
conditions.
the conditions were absolutely exceptional. I mean, like, it couldn't get better. Something I wish we would have done, Trish was out, because the particular video we saw, there were just a lot of like snakes and wolf spiders and things like that, is to take a little canoeing or a kayaking trip, probably canoe, down inside. I think that'd be really great.
Once you've seen how a snake can maneuver, like in a little storybooks, they're like swirled up and they're like, "Psst, don't come near me." Okay, but they're not like that. They can get up on the back like this, and that tail can go like, and they just swim. And then what they do? Boom, dive. Boom, dive in. You're dead. That's in my mind. You're dead.
Look at that, Trish, don't step on it. Don't, it's just a lizard. Where you going? My gosh, you're jumpy. And you missed it too. It was green lizard.
Listen, you can't be like, "Oh my gosh," and then point the camera right in front of you.
This is what we get for doing a little bit of research. I don't think we should research the rest of the national parks, Trish. I think we should just come and explore. And then we could be like, oh wow, look, a snake. Instead of Trish like, where's the snake? Where? Did you hear that?
Oh, he doesn't even come off the couch until the door opens. Yeah. Oh, baby. Check this out.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Ooh.
Yes.
Woo.
Oh yeah.
Summer
Ooh, nice.
to remember.
Sweet.
Boom. Did you want to smell it?
Yeah.
You want to put something on there? Get a duck.
Oh, you're excited too.
You got a duck.
The other thing we got when we were at Walmart was this. It's actually for like, what is this? An under shelf basket, but I thought if I turned it like this, I could have shoes that go underneath and shoes that go on top. Oh. Check it out.
Do you have to push it back so the top ones don't fall off? Or... There, it's kind of nice.
Oh yeah. Pretty cool, huh?
That's great.
Well, that's pretty much exactly what it looked like, right?
Charlie, trying to get some audio here, okay? Got some tape here.
Okay, so now we just have to fill it out.
That's right, because it doesn't work if you don't fill it out.
Nice.
Great.
I'm tracking Carson. Looks like he's in the building still, outside of the airport, because he's doing his IFR check ride today. And he's very prepared and feeling very confident. A little nervous, but confident. So we're waiting to hear from him. We're waiting for that phone call to tell us that he's an IFR pilot, and then he'll start in on his commercial tech rating and then his multi. Just thought I would bring you along, let you know what we're doing. So Trish and I are gonna hop into Anytime Fitness. We're gonna work out, and then we're gonna go grocery shopping, and hopefully we'll hear from Carson. He's over the ocean. Look at that.
This
All
is
right.
so exciting.
So he's flying. There he is.
Oh my gosh, I hope he passes. Oh.
I can.
Woo! Yay!
Nice job.
Thank you.
Wow! Tell me, what happened?
So we did the first approach, and he stuck a bunch of little sticky notes to my my window. Normally, like, they just turn down the brightness on it, but he just threw me off. No one's ever put sticky notes all over my display. And I did it, and then we did an ILS back into Sarasota, and that's it. And then I landed, and we stopped, and he said, "Congratulations, instrument pilot." I feel so good. I can go on my commercial in the fall.
Woo!
Walking inside, and I gotta go talk to Mark. He's gonna give me my temporary certificate and tell me good job.
You mean you're like walking on the tarmac right now?
Yeah, I'm walking over to the office.
Woo! Thank you for calling us so soon.
Yeah.
Okay.
So anyway.
All
Nice
right.
job.
Good job. Okay, bye.
Bye.
It's so exciting.
So exciting.
This is like blood, sweat, and tears. He did a good job. Wow.
Wow.
He kept after it.
Yep.
Yeah. Wow. Wow. I'm exhausted.
I know.
I'm exhausted. I'm so happy for him. Oh, I'm so happy for him. In that phone call, it was just made me so proud to think of him up in the air talking to tower. Like, this isn't, I mean, there's all different levels, and he's not to the end, but this isn't the beginning either. This is like hard.
Yeah.
This is hard. What he just
Well, most
accomplished.
pilots will say the IFR is the hardest type rating, and the commercial and the multi, and the rest of the stuff is a little bit easier. That landing. Go ahead and go get that landing. Oh.
Oh.
Good boy.
He's so good.